morning, welcome to another video. Forward and back, off we go again. We're going, I don't know where we're going. I guess that's worth watching, or maybe you need direction and you'd rather know where I'm off to. But you know, with a wheel like this, you sometimes just start rolling before you've even thought about what you're doing. That's how easy it is. You hit a button, it turns on, and then it self-balances, only forwards and back. It doesn't self-balance, so it does try to tilt over, but it will self-balance forwards and back, and then you can just sort of lean. You got to hold up the angle kind of thing, and just get rolling. It looks like a nice day. A little bit deceiving actually. It looked really nice and warm, and then I got out here and you start rolling and that wind is against you. It's a little bit chilly actually, but it is what it is. So I've got 40 psi on my tyre. I've got 150 psi in my lower suspension chamber, and then I've got 75 psi in the top chamber. My V11 is set up on split mode, and that enables me to sort of, you can dial in your acceleration and braking settings. So I've got, first of all, I've got my pedal hardness set to 100%, and then I've got 85% speeding and 35% braking. I'm still playing around with that a little bit. Also realised a big part of my comfort was not only the way that I've set my pads up. You know, you've got to get your angles right as well as your placement, but then also the calibration of your wheel, so the angle that you set, you know, so you can basically set it so it's got a slight angle forwards or backwards on the pedals. The V11 is so good if you just get everything dialed in correct. I think the only thing I need to do is just get the bottom angle of my pads right. It's just when I change shoes, I guess it's slightly different.
Recording.
So I still adjust my settings on the V11, and you know, having the options in the app, things like the split mode and your hardness and softness and off-road commuting, all of those things can make a massive difference to how it feels. But also keeping an eye, you know, making sure everything's all screwed up and pumped up and ready to roll. So I had a quick look over my suspension before I headed out, and you know, the chambers on this V11, it got me thinking. One of the things I probably, some of the things I want to see upgraded, I guess, on the V13 that I was thinking about, you know, the chambers for sure. They leak for me, and I think I've read quite a few others that you do get, you know, leak over time, so you need to keep an eye on that and make sure that they are holding pressure. And to be honest, really, the access to those valves is really pretty tight for someone with big hands like myself. So, you know, that access to that and making that a smoother operation would be really nice, because if it's easy to access, you feel like doing it a lot more, but if it's all tucked away and hard to get at, you know, you put it off, and that affects how you're riding. So that's one thing that'd be good. You know, when you're in there and around the plastics, they're a bit weak on the shell around the, you know, the case of the INMOTION V11, so hopefully they can, I don't know, harden up their plastics a little bit and, you know, make that a little bit more reinforced around those places that you do need to screw it up and, you know, add a bit of tension. So, you know, what else? I mean, there's other things. I'm going to start to think about it more and add a few more things, but those are two things that just popped up in my mind, thinking, you know, they do kind of annoy me. Definitely we want an easier tyre access, easy to change, which I think that they've mentioned will be possible, and that's great. And, you know, other than that, I still think it's you know, looking really good from what I've seen. I'm going to do a video In one of my next videos I'll pull all the footage that I've seen and the things I've read in the forums and the different groups, and I'll put together a bit of a excitement, start to build my excitement for the INMOTION V13, the Challenger. But, you know, there's some good footage getting out. I've seen the guys over there, they're doing a lot of tests, and I think the production or the demo models are about to go out, which is fantastic. So it's got me starting to get a little bit excited, rubbing my greedy little hands together. Can't wait to get it, actually. It looks amazing. I saw somebody hit 86 kilometers per hour. Well, you know, that's what the wheel showed, and there's footage of somebody going quite fast, and you know, the boxes look amazing. So yeah, good. Everything seems to be lining up, all the ducks in a row, ready to go. So yeah, not too long, I guess, and it'll be great to see some people getting that wheel and starting to test it out. But for now, we're on the V11 and it's feeling fine. So yeah, cool. I'll just keep rolling. Yeah, that's another video. Hang on, I'm just sucking. Got some raspberry stuck in my tooth. Raspberry. He was happy. Because yeah, like I had a muffin, and one thing I realised is, like, EUC is a really good mode of transport for, he was happy. EUC is a really good mode of transport for getting along and using your hands. It's a great way to eat. And the only thing is though, when you've got the TSG Pass helmet on, thank you. It's never busy here. This whole place is busy today. This is my like secret back track, and everyone is onto it now. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I love eating. I like eating cakes. I was just eating cake, and the full face visor makes eating cake a little bit hard. I guess it would be kind of nice if they put in a mouth hole, a cake hole. Put it in your cake hole, TSG. Well, that was another day and another video. Much ado about nothing. Look at all these kids out here. They should all have unicycles. Why are you running around the track? Anyway, you should get yourself a wheel and get some cake, the full face visor. I hope you had a nice day today. Whatever you did, whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself, be safe, be well, happiness, and lots of kilometers on your battery, or miles. I wish you all the range you ever could want. Until next time, this is forward and back. Bye for now.